Welcome back to another episode of Life with Allets, and have you subscribed to my channel? In case you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell. You get to be notified each and every time I have a new video up on YouTube.
Like this one.
Yes. I will allow you to introduce yourself.
Hi, you seem to be happy today. It's the topic.
The topic,
hi guys, my name is Isaiah, the interior designer.
Yes.
Passionate interior designer. But we're here for fun and for nice discussion.
For good vibes, good conversations.
Good vibes, some are sensitive like
Yes,
this one. Today, want to discuss about 3 items. Fear for marriage, divorce, and single motherhood. In fact, for the single motherhood, it's on the right. Actually, it's actually all of them. Fear for marriage, most people do not want marriage. Divorce, things are not working in marriage. Then single mothers, ni wengi. So hatujushi deko happy. But I want us to start with this one. Single. My co-host. Hey, fear for marriage starts with you. You start with us. Tell us.
Hey, niongelesha directly. Do not beat around the bush.
Niongelesha directly. Anyway, me I'm happily married. So siko kwa hiyo category. Mimi nimeshachukuliwa. Nimechukuliwa miaka mingi kwanza si kidogo na niko na watoi. Yani sasa if I count last born wangu kwa karibu century. So not century, decade. Yeah, last born. So you can my first born karibu 2 decades. Yeah. So hiyo nini tusiongelele. Wewe tuambie.
So one of the reasons as to I'm skeptical about marriage, it's kwa sababu, first of all, the fear of not marrying right. By marrying right, I mean not fearing to marry the wrong person. You know, like I don't want to have.
Who's the right person?
There's nobody like the right person.
No, you can't say.
And
so
it's
you're
a gamble.
Us...
When you talk about marriage, I think I sort of think like it's a gamble. In between, you get lucky. There are things you see in someone and you're like. There are characters that comes out after like you get it when you're getting married.
Right.
Yes, there are some characters you will never see them when you're dating, but when you get when you get together, you are growing. Maybe you're not communicating the way you are growing. Kuna mwingine na grow than the other. So I fear maybe outgrowing someone, or them maybe also outgrowing me. That's one. Fear of not like marrying the right person. Of course, you can never be 100%. It's going. You can only pray about it. Like you can only pray about it. So that is one. Another fear I could say, every now and then I see married men hitting on me and I'm like, what's happening?
Is it a problem?
It's not a bad thing. I'm a pretty woman, I'm a beautiful woman, I know it. But the thing is,
she beautiful?
Yes. Okay, so statistics have it. Even most men in dating sites, they are the married men. What? And yes.
When which are these dating sites? I'm old
school. Sijui, there's Tinder, there's Bumble, there's also something we call Sijui. There's so many Hinge. There's so many.
Let me be honest.
Yeah, you don't know them.
My time, the only thing that got close to what you're mentioning was pen pal. And
you ilikuwa enzi za kina my mom.
So you're calling me old?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
But I don't remember at the dating sites.
Yeah.
Me, okay, I'll just tell you, fortunate enough, I didn't have to go through that hassle you're going through. I did not have fears. I got my right person. Yeah. So and it was not at your struggle. As in sikuenda nikitafuta like na.
It came like automatically. It came to you.
When the right time was there, the person was there, and that is.
So, and you see married men telling you like they love you. Like they love you.
No, maybe God's love. Maybe God's love.
No, you know how to differentiate when somebody is loving you from a brother's point.
No, you know when you're talking about married men, you're forgetting that I'm married man. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've told a woman I love you. How?
I'm not putting like all of you in a box, but a big percentage of married guys, I don't know what's happening in marriages. I tend to think we have demonized marriage so much, but we only talk about the negative
you now
and
talk
not
about
the
single people. Me, I'll talk about married people.
Okay, sawa. So me, like the fear of like I see so many married men like hitting on me, and I'm like, wow, are you sure I want to walk into this institution?
So you've contemplated walking into those institutions with a married man?
No, not really with a married. Don't get it out of context. Don't get it out of context. By the way, and also
to the viewers, kama unaweza mtafutia mtu tafadhali.
Really?
Age yake si mbaya, ni ile kawaida ya watu wa Kenya, mnajua mali imefika mali. Umeacha hizo checks and balances umetoa zote. She's available.
So, and apart from that also, I tend to think the fear of unknown. We all have the fear. Will it work out?
That is
good?
everywhere.
Yeah.
The
Will
weather-
it work out? Will I will I be a good wife? Have I done the work like that I need to do to be like someone's wife?
Wow,
You know,
wow.
there's the traumas. Heal yourself. You know, do you have like a life going on, a career going on for you? There's so many other things like you question here and there. Will I be fit for? And also, I think the last one would be not finding someone who like you guys
You're compatible.
you're compatible with. There are things I'm looking for like in a partner, like God fearing man and stuff like that. Like if they don't align sometimes.
What if they fear God now when they want you? Then tomorrow.
You know what I'm talking about.
I want to support you. I know. I
You
want
know
to
what
talk
I'm
on
talking
that.
about. So
There's
those are some
something,
of the
yeah,
fears,
and I think maybe my just my take.
Yeah.
You might be going wrong on that. I will tell you, when it comes to marriage, forget about these other things you're doing behind the scenes. Getting somebody's character is very easy, and in most cases, you'd want to push somebody to the edge to see how they are.
How they react.
During
True.
dating. Character will never change, regardless of whether you're dating or you're in marriage.
And
It is
having
a
the
constant.
tough
And
questions.
when you marry somebody with good character, trust me,
Yeah.
you're bound to be there for long.
Yeah.
Number one.
And for the right reasons.
Yeah, that is one of the reasons you're saying.
Yeah.
Meeting somebody that you're compatible, it doesn't work automatically. Marriage is a work in progress. Like you'd meet this person, why? With totally different qualities, and as the Bible says, you know, when you come together, you're coming to make one. So when you come in and you have the doubts in your mind, trust me, those are the things, the game changers that push you away from the so
institution,
if you're looking at the end and you're not started, trust me, it becomes very hard. There's one more thing you mentioned.
There's nothing like working from backwards. What if
you know, those what ifs would be in any relationship.
situation.
I mean, me being there for all these years, it's not like that you have done wonders. We go through our challenges and all that.
Yes.
Then I think with the current generation, maybe just a thought, and this is my opinion. And like we say, our opinions are bound to change
over time.
It could be tomorrow that I'll tell you, I do not subscribe to what I told you.
Yes.
I think the new age marriage should also be like a contract you're getting into. I think that will probably keep people in check. If you feel like a certain duration, and you want to add some clauses or remove some clauses, you can always amend that. That will probably go a long way of changing this stereotype of marriage nyengomo, or you fear getting married because you're seeing people doing stuff outside there. And you see, some of the things I've come to realize, when you're getting married, you at the pulpit, you do these vows, which is common to churches. I don't know how the other religions do them, but for better or for worse, still that do us part. And it's okay. You're looking at the end and circumstances in between. For better or for worse could be whether you're not intimate, whether you're intimate, and ni hapo katikati. But I wouldn't want to westernize this, but the thought of you having an agreement, like when we get married, these are the expectations I have, I want from you, and this is what I'm expecting to receive. And everybody has the list of what they want. It's like, list of engagement, let it be signed by a lawyer. When you do not meet your obligation on that part, then the contract can be nullified. I think that would probably change the mindset when it comes to marriage. And also you can incorporate other things that people become sensitive. Money and wealth has always played a big role
in divorce.
In divorce, not even divorce, in the marriage itself. Like either the husband is doing well and the wife is not happy that the husband is doing well. Like there's a sort of like a competition. And I had a certain lawyer talking, was it a lawyer or a preacher? They say, work so hard that you have what is yours. Let him work hard. So in the event that they want to scare you with, let's say, money, you have your money, you can say, you know what, let's draw the line. Remember, we had a contract. Okay. And I think that will probably bring people to be more instilled in the institution.
But do you think that there's so many people who would work into a marriage like seeing it like at a contract base? How many people would do you think? Like, I think, okay, not in a bad way. Not, I've gone through my ups and downs, and I think with the fear that I see people going through, why that could be a summary of avoiding the unexpected eventualities. So
that would be my opinion, and probably encourage you thinking in that direction. Whether it's Mr. Right or, you know, at times, marriage does not mean that when you meet Mr. Right to be the best marriage. You might even meet Mr. Wrong, and it ends up being better than what you thought of Mr. Right.
Yeah, so goes to the next question, which is on divorce. What, like, you've been married for more than a decade, right? What do you think are some of the
of course.
What are some of the things that you think contribute so much when it comes like to people separating? I know one of them. I hear divorce lawyers say it's money. Sana it's about the money.
Money is number
the
one.
Power. Yeah. In
Actually,
fact,
it's not number one.
It's the most.
No.
It's number one. It's the money.
No, it's never about the money. There's one thing people talk about a lot: infidelity.
Currently it's money. Do your research. Money, then infidelity. It's not even about the infidelity right now. It's the money.
Infidelity comes when you're going to look for that money. That's where the problem starts.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, my opinion. Her opinion. Then you also need to get your opinion. For me, I think money. No, infidelity comes number one. Then I think money comes second when it comes to actually infidelity, because I don't think most men are ready to see their wives do stuff outside there that they do not they do not expect them to do. And I think and vice versa, and even men, because like you said, most married men hit on you. I want to relate that. So maybe these women here that their husbands are doing such bad behaviors, and that returns me to one thing. When you just sign a contract, you've gone against the contracts. We can always refer to that. So for me, and I think pressures of life, then these characters that we did not. So number one, infidelity. Two, money. Number three, the character of the person you married.
Yeah, grows over time, Mama.
And you're like, you know what, I did not know this about this guy, I did not know this about this guy. And there's this one that I don't like talking about, and I tell people, that would be my number 4, background studies of who you're going to marry.
Yeah, true.
In fact, that should be number 1.
Very true.
If you do not do that due diligence of knowing
where they come from,
how they were raised, and even how their siblings, and by extension, if you can know even the extended family. But I'm sure before you go far, like how they were raised, how she or he was raised,
very true.
How the siblings were raised, how they are relating, like siblings and the person that
how does the mother treat the father? How does the father treat
help
the
you
mother?
Avoid some things in future, like
very true.
So even that due diligence I was telling you, forget even about when it comes to the contract. Maybe those are afters.
Yeah.
That one for me, I also find it very important to avoid divorce and all that.
True.
Trust me, there's some things. I'll tell you one thing. Over years, if you've not noticed, then when you're dating or you're doing your thing, when you find out later, 1 + 1 will always tell you where your problem started.
Yes.
Like the rain did not hit you now when you're seeing the problem.
It started a while back.
It started when you met this person and when you did not do your due diligence.
So I would also go back to, from whatever you've said, it will also hit back to fear of marriage. Where I am at right now in life, I am so aware of the things I want in someone, the qualities I'm looking for in someone. So the minute I come and find out there's a miss somewhere, like in terms of your family, like 1 + 1 doesn't add to 2. You see, I'll just, instead of wasting time here, nanajua, in the future, I might end up being the one, like, in that same whole thing. Why don't I walk away as soon as now to avoid a lot of...
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I'm with you,
problems in the future, you know. Because right now I would say, I know what I'm looking for. I know, like...
But you see now, unfortunately, maybe we were naive those days.
Yes.
And we did not go through all this.
Very
and maybe
true.
during our parents' time, things were very easy.
Yes.
Like, looking at my parents, how walikuwa na maisha yao until...
Alafu they got married when they were quite young.
That till death do us part.
Yes.
It is what was for my parents.
Yeah.
And I hope it was gonna be, maybe I'll be in the same boat. Now maybe the younger versions, what you guys have been through, technology and all this, I think Vitus Morakisha, me, I didn't notice they are dating sites.
Yeah, they're dating sites.
Hey, my friends.
So you know which world, but
when you see now the problem with being contended, why would I want to know? In fact, you introduced me to this.
The
Sasa
content work.
ilikuwa ni
But
kitu
thanks
na-
to me, it's doing
and
wonders.
It's doing wonders. But
It's
the
doing
only,
wonders for you.
remember
I
the other thing,
Yeah.
like that comment from before. Let me digress kidogo.
Yes.
One of our viewers or listeners saying,
Yeah.
ati hizi vitu zinakuwaga za couple. Ni mtafanyaje na si couple?
By
My
the
friend,
way,
it is the content. It's not who we are. We are friends.
We are friends for a
and
very
it's-
long time.
It just does it good.
Yes.
Now we get. It's a two worlds apart. Now,
Yeah.
like she's not married. She's looking
Yeah.
for, and you have to have good qualities. I'm married and I'm contented.
Yes.
That's why she do Tinder na
Hizo-
bubble gum. I mean,
No, Bumble.
oh, Bumble. Like Bumblebee ile madri ya ronga.
Actually, it's called Bumble. Yeah, I think
Bumblebee,
something of
Bumblebee,
that,
yeah.
something of that
Anyway,
sort.
the next
Singlehood.
Singlehood.
Yes.
Anyway, the singlehood, I see it more with the women. Actually, it's on the rise.
Hey,
And,
you also have single fathers. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
So that one, as much as guys wanaiongelelea nilikuwa nafikiriaje. When I see, okay, my perspective why there are so many singles. She almost mentioned, or rather, she mentioned or aligusia kidogo about divorce being the reason why most women are single.
Yeah.
I tend to differ kidogo, but that could be also a percentage that is true.
Yeah.
But there are those ladies who say, sikuwa nataka kuzeeka bila mtoto. You know, I see this, and you see when they are trying, they probably don't get the Mr. Right. They get that kid, and that's what they wanted from that. They come out, then they struggle their life with the kids. There are those who want, inaitwaga nyota. Like nilikuwa nataka nyota yao family, nikataka nyota. So you'll find maybe
The women who do that.
hey, my friend,
like
akona
you
watoto watatu
Yeah.
na si wa mtu mmoja. Ni juu nyota alikuwa anaona nyota ya hii ni nyota ya pesa, hii ni nyota ya uongozi, hii ni nyota ya kitu ingine, mwanasiasa.
Brains or
Ama
something.
akili, or some say nilikuwa nataka mtu mrembo. So I needed to look for a handsome man. So those are the yeah.
Do people marry on basis like
My
you're
friend,
handsome and beautiful?
I think in these radio stations, when you listen to talk shows in the morning, a lady coming clean and saying, hawa watoto si wake. Mimi nilipata watoto warembo huko, yeye nilimtaka juu alikuwa na kitu fulani, alikuwa na pesa. It happens. And
At least 10 minutes.
mimi radio station. And
can you manage to?
one thing
But
I
anyway.
avoid listening to breakfast shows. Nasiko by, I mean, all media houses. Mimi, this is not the time nakuwaga na stress. At times you get me thinking.
Yeah.
Naanza kujiuliza mwenyewe maswali. Ama ni mimi. Ama sijitambui. So those are the kind of reasons nimesikia kwa mademu wengi. And maybe the last one I would say, it was called campus or high school love. That's actually mostly for the high school love. When you just finish high school, you rush into this thing, the next thing, you're pregnant.
True.
Most have tried like to go an extra mile to do away with the baby, which is one thing I don't advocate for because mtoto si makosa.
Yes.
Then they've tried different ways ikakataana. Later on the baby was born.
Yes.
And then the confusion, your parents are telling you have to go there, nini, wanavutana, alafu kidogo, boom.
Yeah.
Mtoto ndio hiyo na lazima akue. Then
Yes.
you guys have to part ways. So I don't know what stories you've had or what experiences you've had, what stories you've had
It's stories clearly.
in relation to that, but I
Yes.
think that's what me I've had around. And I know, whichever the case, sioni kama mtoto yote anafanya nafasi ya kuwa na wazazi wote
Very,
wawili.
very, very,
And I
very
think
true.
that's where
I
you
think
see
as
the
parents,
due
yes.
diligence,
Yeah.
vitu zingine zinafaa zibaki vile tulifunzwa. I think being brought up in a same normal society.
Yeah, like in a very functional home,
Yeah.
like
Vitu kama hizo
really,
hazifai
they
kuhappen.
mold you
Yeah.
so much
'Cause I believe
to who you become.
even for the ones that are mistakes, I think parents need to support their kids
Yes.
in their mistakes because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, then tukikata kwa support now, like me who has kids, then who is supposed to support my kids?
Yeah.
I believe there are some mistakes I did, and I was not crucified for the mistakes I did. There are things that my parents would not advocate for.
Yeah.
To date, God rest them in a good place. Wakaweza amka wafikiri mimi nimefanya kitu kaa hiyo, wanaweza kasirika na mimi, but
would be
eventually
disappointed,
ni makosa nilifanya, nikakubali makosa na nikaamua niishi na maisha kurekebisha haya makosa yangu. So what would you say, the stories you've had from this?
I've had stories. The singlehood, I would say, yeah, like people not behaving like the right way. Like the right way, but like you're not committed to the relationship. you had your agenda when you came into this. For example, when you mesema like, hey, I saw a handsome guy and I was like, I'm going to get babies with that. With
Nyota,
them.
nyota.
Nyota. So others have also had, they want
Yeah, I have
rich
my friend
guys.
called Nyota. Nyota si wewe tunaongelelea.
Like you spot a rich guy and you're like, you know what? I'm going for that one simply kwa sababu akona kakitu. So people marry for not the right.
Hey, nickname yangu ni
Oh, but
Kakitu.
he's called kakitu. For example, mtu akisipata kwa sema ule chali yako na kakitu, I'm going for that. So people always get to in relationship for the wrong. Most of women right now they're looking for money. Truth be told, and like, both guys, peer guys. Nasikia siku hizi guys they can't, like they don't want somebody mwenye anawategemea. Yes, there's no.
Now you see, now we go back to what I was telling you. You see, if my school of thought serves me right, if you guys have a contract. Mali wewe unajua expectations zako, like we get into this union, wewe unakuja na 20% yako, mimi ndapatia na labda tuseme the balance. Ama we agree on that, and it always has to be like that. Inaweza kuwa kitu poa kushikilia hii nini. These expectations, wrong expectations. You're looking for a handsome guy. Ule handsome guy hakutafuti dem kama wewe.
Yes.
You're looking for a guy with money. Chali yako na doa atafuti mtu kama wewe. Na labda juu convenience alikuwa na kashida na anataka kujitoa
very quick.
Inaitwa cobwebs. Anatoa kutu na kutu inakutana na kutu. Mtoto ndio huyo sasa.
So because recently I was thinking to myself, it was to go in a marriage, like let's say like we have a contract.
You don't please. You don't use the word if. You are supposed to get into marriage. Don't say if. You say if ni kama sasa bado naendelea kubatisha, my friend.
It's not waiting for me. Hey, the pressure is getting worse for me to get something. Hey, so like for example, if I had to walk in,
you see to me if.
Yeah, so
when I will walk.
When I will walk in the marriage, then let's say it like
may
that.
God bless that word.
If I had to sign like maybe the contract, would I do it? I would simply do it kwa sababu I know of my capabilities and I know what siangali kwa sababu kona pesa or anything. I look for who genuinely you are. For me,
I'm only telling you about the contract.
I might be talking it from like a very naive person. I'm talking it out of like my naivety, but I don't mind like signing the contract. Why? Because I know I like you for who you are.
No, don't point.
No, not like you. Oh no, like
talk to your future husband.
I like you for who you are.
Exactly.
So I don't want to work with selfish interests. Like at you got the money, so you got if you have the character.
That's what I was telling you. You see, the contracts has come for people like you. You told me you've looked far and wide. You're looking. You don't get some of the qualities you're looking at. When you get some, they're married men. I think where you draw the line is there. You see, now with the contracts, you can specify. But in the event that I find that you have a parallel family, X will happen.
Yes.
So for you now, we've gotten to a point, Malisasa. It's not like you're not looking, umetafuta. But sasa
nimetafuta.
So umesema. Kamera imesikia. Si
No.
mimi. Si mmesikia.
Nimi natafuta ama mimi natafutwa. There's a difference.
My friend. So, huu ni wakati wa kujitafutia. Sasa usingoje.
Mimi natafutwa ama ni mimi natafutwa ama.
That's also probably another topic for next time.
Sindio.
Atafute ama
mimi tafuti, mimi nitafutwe.
But then you're not hanging out
even
in the right
the Lord
places.
Says, no, even the Lord says, whoever finds a wife finds a good thing.
He who
finds. He's
going
to find me.
Oh my God.
So anyway.
Hey, that one tunaachia tu hapo. That one has
so
been
tell us on the comment section what do you guys think about singlehood, divorce, and also what are your take on and the fear for marriage. And kwanza hapo for fear for marriage tuko wengi.
Actually it starts fear for marriage, divorce,
then singlehood.
Singlehood, but no single mothers. That was categorically addressing the ladies, because I think the bigger chunk we don't see this men with the single baba na mtoto. Mara mingi ni mama na mtoto. So kindly in the comment sections, let's hear what you guys have to say. Tuko na watu najua wataanza ku comment saizi. I know somebody is just calling me hapa kiendelea, but I'm sure you'll tell us. So
in fact this thing that came in my mind, I don't know if you've seen on TikTok, the worst thing I ever got my child. Have you seen that challenge on TikTok?
No.
So I'm going to send it to you.
Kusha.
And like
you never take savvy. My friend, Mi kuhang out na majenzi ndio imenifikisha hapa. Nakimbizana na mutaratara, saa zingine na hema lakini niko tu hapa mbio mbio.
Kindly tell us on the comment section what you guys think about fear for marriage, divorce, and what are your take on single mothers, or rather single, let's put it singlehood.
Single
So
mothers.
for those who haven't like subscribed to my channel, kindly hit kindly hit
The
that
subscribe
subscribe
button.
button. And until next time, guys, bye
Bye-bye.
bye.